So I am here to set the facts straight, and I have a few words for you. Unlike you guys, I did not graduate kindergarten and get my diploma in kiddy scripting. I am 55 years old, and I have 4 bachelor degrees, so yes, I spent 16 years in college. I have my bachelor's in robotics and bachelor's in electronics, not to mention a bachelor's in computer science, and finally a bachelor's in chemistry. I was born in the States but raised and educated in Canada, so hands down my education far exceeds kiddy scripting. I spent the first part of my life reverse engineering systems, working on cryptography as a contractor for the Canadian Department of National Defence. My next biggest job was working for Santa Cruz Organization, also known as SCO, writing firmware for the bank's ATMs. So yes, I know a considerable amount about cryptography and security. I don't care you do not want to hear my dirty laundry about my accident, and the fact I almost died from it. Not to mention I lost over 45% of my long-term memory. What upset me the most is that you kiddy scripters crying out my work is a scam, because it interferes with their ability to trick ransomware victims out of even more money. Not once did I ask for a fee or money, so they are the only ones scamming companies and people. If anyone who knows biology will tell you when your neural pathways are disrupted or damaged. I lost my long-term memory when they cut open my skull to stop the bleeding in my brain. So to recover my lost memory, I have been working on my system and making it so powerful it can overpower the Chinese and Russian military hackers. To recover the memory, you must exercise the mind to rebuild the neural pathways. It's no different than a person relearning how to walk. I never asked for money, because when Joe Biden signed the National Security Memorandum on promoting United States leadership in quantum computing while mitigating risks to vulnerable cryptographic systems into law, this made it a national security risk to sell it or ask for money, and unlike most of you, I am not that stupid. Your next stupid endeavor is to threaten me that you threaten me to have me fired, making me jobless. The biggest joke is that I am unemployed, and not to mention I have a massive lawsuit because a soldier nearly almost killed me by crashing into me, and the army base is protecting him. Also, there is a lawsuit against Chevy and General Motors because the airbags failed to deploy. I am so happy that my system is so powerful it can penetrate a network, computer, or stream. But most of all, this one system could down the Chinese and Russian military armies in a single stroke. This one system can clone itself into 12 million clones that can penetrate any system and think in nanoseconds. As I have said many times, this is one system, and I have the parts to build 50 more. So yes, money was never the driving factor. What drove me is to recover my lost memory, not to mention my work will go down in history.